What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm actually uninstalling my first mistake part. So I am going to be installing the Perrin shifter stop, and what I'm uninstalling is the eBay shifter stop. The difference being, on my last WRX I had the Perrin shifter stop, and then when I got this one I cheaped out and went with the eBay one. Well, on eBay it said it was for a 15 up WRX, and I didn't realize at the time that the 18 and up WRXs ran a different shifter stop. I think the only difference is it's a little bit taller, but now I went back with the name brand. We're going with Perrin, and we're going to install this. The only issue is, normally all you'd have to do is take your shift knob off, pull the shifter console out, and then you could just put your shifter stop right in there. It takes about 2 minutes, but now I installed the JDM leather shifter console for the CVT and put it in my manual, so now I actually have to take the entire center console out to get back to the shifter stop, which is why I've been pushing this off so much. But I'll show you what's wrong with it. Essentially, like if I go to put it in first gear, sometimes, there we go. You see how the reverse lockout is going up itself. Obviously, I'm exaggerating that, but sometimes you'll go to shift into first, or you'll go from first to second, and you'll kind of like slam it into second, like if you're taking off or something, and the shifter or the reverse lockout will hop up and pinch your freaking finger or anything. You know, if your pinky's resting down here or something, it'll smash your freaking pinky in between the shift knob, and I've actually gotten like a blood blister on my pinky from it. But if I'm being honest, it kind of feels a little bit funky anyway compared to my last Perrin shifter stop, so the eBay one must be just a hair flimsy or something's off. Also, if you found this video and you're wondering how I put this console in, I will link the how-to video that I created for this in the description of this video, so if you want to go check that out, you can. But I'm going to go ahead and start pulling my dash out. There is, if I remember correctly, it's just like 1 or 2 screws back here. Pop the e-brake cover off, there's a screw in here, and the rest should just pop off. So pop the e-brake cover off, 1 screw there, 2 in the back. So that wasn't as bad as I remembered, but it's definitely a little more work than what's normally all you would have to do is just pull up on this, disconnect your shift knob and pull up on this trim, and that's it, you're in here. But here is the eBay one, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it should work. It doesn't look any shorter than this one, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but we'll take these freaking suckers out, and oh my god, I have that in there tight. Okay, I'm going to take that out. Alright, I'm a little confused now because they look identical as far as, look, this red one just like so metallic it keeps messing with the camera. They're the same height and everything, so I really don't know if this is going to fix it, but I guess the only way to find out is to install it and see what happens. Alright, anyways, I'm going to throw that aside. We are going to install our Perrin one and just put our bolts back in and see where we're at. Alright guys, it's actually starting to get dark out, but I have the Perrin in here now. I actually broke out the instructions too, because my other shifter stop came with washers but no instructions whatsoever, and I remember installing my last shifter stop, and I don't know, I just, for some reason, I put the washers underneath the shifter stop. So maybe that was the issue all along. I don't know. But it's good to have a Perrin one in here anyway. But the washers actually go behind these 7mm nuts here. And I actually couldn't figure out why or what that was for. So I kind of like played with it. And I had I had slop in these. Like when I would rattle the shifter around, I would have slop right up here and right down here. On these bars, you could see the plastic had some slop in it, and now it doesn't, so I guess that's what it's for. But ultimately, no more issue there. So I'm going to start the car, I'm going to take it on a quick drive, and just make sure that we're good to go, and I'm not going to run into any trouble with this thing. So, well, I just got back from a quick little drive. It feels so much better than what it did beforehand, so I think we're good to go, guys. That feels so much better. So, not exactly sure what the problem was. It could have been the nuts underneath the shifter stop. So I actually did reinstall the eBay shifter stop without using these underneath, and with the Perrin washers installed, and it still didn't, it still popped up the reverse latch. So it definitely was still messing with the reverse latch. But this one feels a lot more solid. So the other one might have even had, like, I don't know, but it's going in the garbage can. I'm done with it, so I'm gonna put my dash back together now. Well, I learned something new today, and the car feels much better. So we are good to go. Well, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope this was helpful to you in one way or another, and I'll see you guys again soon.